There are a lot of things in this world that people think that they know a lot about that they actually don't know anything about at all. One of these things is the word chaos. A lot of people think chaos means complete disorder and disarray, randomness in an uncontrolled situation, when it actually means behavior so seemingly unpredictable as to appear random, owing to great sensitivity and changes in a situation. This has to do with you because it has to do with the definition of the chaos theory, which is the field of study in mathematics that studies the behavior and condition of dynamical systems that are highly sensitive to initial conditions. What does that mean? It basically means that systems that seem completely random and unpredictable are actually structured and predictable, for the most part. A good example of this is the population of rabbits versus coyotes, which in accurate charts seems completely unpredictable when it's actually related. Well, what does this have to do with you? It actually has everything to do with you, because the simplest tap of your foot or the snap of your fingers can completely control the universe. Okay, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but the butterfly effect says that a butterfly flapping its wings in North Carolina can have an effect on a hurricane happening in China 20 years later, which that is really butterfly cool. Brings me to the subject of attractors, which is a set of numerical values toward which a system tends to evolve for a wide variety of starting conditions of the system. #lost. That basically means an equation or starting value/condition that describes the pathway of a system from its starting point. That makes the butterfly an attractor. The importance of attractors was shown when some guy named Lorentz made a weather predictor in 1960. When he changed the attractor by just a tiny decimal, the weather path totally changed. That showed that the slightest change in an attractor can totally change the system outcome. Another example is the three-way magnetic pendulum, in which the starting point of the pendulum totally changes the pathway in which magnet it eventually goes to in the end. Chaos theory and attractors determine shapes of seemingly random systems through self-similarity, like in snowflakes. These shapes are determined by the elements of a snowflake and what attractor is in place. So if a scientist knows the starting condition of said elements, then they can find the shape of the snowflake through self-similarity. A self-similar object has a repeating shape that is proportional or similar to the one before it. These shapes are called fractals, which are everywhere in nature. That's right, fractals are all around you, so chaos doesn't equal randomness. Chaos equals ordered structures that look random. That includes human relations and the structure of the universe. So maybe everything is planned out with reason. So live life knowing that things aren't random. Life is going just how it's supposed to. Believe in your own attractor.